This short video I'm going to post to YouTube. It's the Prince Golf Course in Princeville. It's on Kauai, 2010, probably early March. Golfing with Mr. Sterling and two other individuals that we had met on this. It's a scramble for Wyndham Resort owners. Costs, I don't know, maybe $80 or so. Included 9 holes of scramble, plus you could play as many holes as you can get in before dark. Tee-off time was right around 1 o'clock in the afternoon. This is us traveling down the fairway to hole number 6, I believe it is. The Pacific Ocean in the background. Lots of traps around the course, as you can see here. Mr. Sterling preparing to chip up to the pin. Now Mr. Sterling. Practice swing here. Waiting for the ball to come down to the left. It stayed a little bit too far right. Up the cart path, and it's Pacific Ocean in the background. Shearwater condos would be out to the left, maybe a quarter of a mile. It's their signature hole for the Prince. It's Robert Trent Jones Jr. tee. This is the back tee, the black tee. The hole is par 3, 205 yards. That Mr. Lindsay spectacularly parred a couple years ago from the back tees. 205 yards over that. Really no place to land behind the tee, behind the green rather, and short, you're in big trouble. And now kind of pan over to the right, which is the white tees. Still a very difficult hole, even from the whites. Probably 160 yards or so from the white tees. Have to make sure you get over the profundity, and if you go too long, you're in the crap as well. That was hole number 7. This is shot down the fairway of hole number 8. See the mountains and waterfalls in the background. This is now coming up onto, I believe it's number 13. 14. Very elevated tee. You have to hit over a bunch of trees that are in front of you. The fairway is, I don't know, 30, 40, 50 yards below your feet. So not only have to get over the trees, but you have to land the ball out in the fairway. Mr. Sterling had a spectacular drive actually on this hole, probably within 100 yards of the green. Picking up the 2 balls that we will not be playing. Mr. Sterling's ball in excellent position, but as we looked across the other side of the fairway, my ball had somehow must have bounced out of the trees onto the fairway, maybe 5 yards closer than the first ball. Not quite as good of an angle, so we came back and hit Mr. Sterling's ball. This jumps to hole 16, I believe. 15, 14, somewhere in there. Spectacular little waterfalls, actually, in the background from the green. Very, very difficult hole. Probably don't even hit a driver off the tee there, then you still have a difficult shot after that. Of course, the Roosters basically own the course. Downhill grade off the tee, following the cart path. Video didn't really do justice to the par 5, which is hole number 15. Pretty generous landing area, but even if after you hit your drive, you still have to go over a bunch of trees out into another fairway that's, again, it's 30, 40 yards below you. So second shot is tough, then you have a third shot up to a green. Green is guarded by some cliffs on the right hand side. Head back towards the clubhouse, holes 16, 17, and 18 are definitely not easy holes, but not as difficult, I don't believe, as some of the previous holes. Still have a lot in front of you that you have to get the ball over. Sand traps, of course, to be considered. Takes you back to the clubhouse, number 18. You see a lot of basically kind of like pot bunkers. We're back up from the clubhouse and the starter's shack there. Out to the right, there's the clubhouse to the left, and then out to the right is the driving range overlooking a lot of the northeastern part of the island.